good lunchtime to you. I'm being quite quiet. We're going to be quite slow. I've got a Baxter at the front in the blonde there. I've got a wee Molly to the right. I've got a wee Alfie to heel. And we are at the waterboard for the first time in, months. And I'm being quite careful because I don't know where the deer are living right now. Molly, come on. I don't know where the deer are living, so we're being quite quiet. We're being quite careful. We're almost certainly going to see some. So I figured a little live stream. Baxter, you're so tangled. Molly, you're getting tangled in Baxter's tangle. Come on. It's that time of year where everyone likes... Right, let me untangle you. It's that time of year where everyone likes to eat the lush, tender grass, the new stems that are just coming up. So we'll see quite a bit of that. I will try and discourage them. We'll keep on moving. But we'll see how this... What's right, wee man? We'll see how this goes. Because... before we can let them off lead and let them play, and Baxter's first day back, that's right, Baxter's back, he's back again, Baxter's back to play again. It is, I'm just scanning around while I'm looking. He'll be quite excited when he comes off lead, so I've brought him with two very quiet dogs for a little first day back walk. As soon as we came in, I didn't film it because they were having their poos at the time. But there was a deer press on the ground, which is an area where the deer have been lying in. I immediately saw it. So I do expect to see quite a little bit of nature in this live stream. We might see a heron as well. Quite common to see a heron just coming up here. There's a river just up here. And you see some very happy dogs as well. Baxter's having his wee number 6. He'll be poo number 3 in a minute. But he's actually being very, very calm, and this is kind of what I wanted from his first day back from holiday. I didn't want him to come out like super action-packed with a big gang, because he gets super overexcited, and I just thought that wasn't quite a good idea. Oh, is that not a good idea, boy? He was so excited he couldn't walk the heel to the van. He's been doing that really well for ages, but he just couldn't. But as he's got out, he's realised that the dogs here are quite calm, and he's joining them in that. Right, I'm still tangled. Oh, sorry, boy. Everyone's walking around me in circles because we're going quite slow. So we'll come down here. We'll come down to the edge of the river here, have a peer over, likely spot a heron. And then I should look it up a little bit. I want to get the dogs in. Wee Alfie's always to heel, he's hard to get in. There's not a wide angle camera wide enough to get him in while he's walking to heel. We'll come down here, peer over into the river, hopefully see the heron flying. And then head back, and we'll go through the trees in an absolutely classic place to spot some deer. But I don't want to be mean to them, but if we flush them out and they move on to a different area, then the dogs can come off lead and play for a bit without the danger, which is always nice. So we'll see. Here comes the river here. It's a beautiful river, this one. All right. Oh, awesome. Look at that area there, all pressed down right on the edge of the river. I'd like to say it was some wildlife, but this is the easiest place to access the river for the dogs, so it looks like, yeah, it's pressed down here too. It looks like some dogs have been jumping in and enjoying it. That does lower our chances of seeing anything today, but it doesn't preclude it. Baxter, you'll definitely fall in. That's like, it's just overgrown grass with a steep riverbank. Come on. Come on. Good. Move on. Well done. Oh, I'm leading the pack for a change. One of them will push past me. Look at this beautiful. Look at that. Bit of scenery, bit of Scotland in there. It's just quite a different tone from my usual shouting. The live streams normally are more this sort of tone. We're out looking for nature. Is anyone tangled? Molly, you're a little tangled. Can I untangle you? No. If it bothers you, I'll untangle you. Look how calm he is when he's out with other calm dogs. This is a good first day back for him. We can remind him of all the elements of control before we have all the on the edge of control fun. Right. We're just coming back up the same path we did in that beautiful tree. We've already been here, guys. A lot less sniffing on the way up than the way down. And we're going to head... The river just sort of curves round at that bit there. So we're going to head down to the bend in the river where there's a lot of trees on the riverbank. Usually the easiest way is through there. Just this bit here. Oh, they like it. They all love it. So they're piling ahead like, yay, we're going this way. A very high chance of seeing deer. Just on this bit here. Baxter, you've always got that lead under your front leg, eh? Right. Definitely. This will be an absolute hot spot. We're going to come down this path in the centre there and through. Through this side. Look, wee Alfie, look at him. Look, he's on it. He's on the scent. Now try not to encourage the behaviour from him, but at the same time there's a certain amount of that we have to come in here and just make sure it's safe to be off lead by checking areas first. And the only way to check them is to go in there. A couple of times, I'm just scanning round, a couple of times we've had deer leap out of these long bushes, these thick brush, that would be a good phrase for it. The thick brush here, and head up this way. What do you reckon, wee man? But he loves it. Look, you can see that sort of path that leads down there. There's obviously some sort of animal using that. Keep moving, guys. All right, let's head round. A lot of flies. Right, watch out, guys, for getting tangled. Molly's not used to being on lead, and to be honest, she wouldn't chase the deer, so she doesn't really need to be. But with me not being here for months, I feel it's very sensible to have good control of them. Alfie, come this way. Good boy. Come on, Baxter. Right, we should... Come on, guys, I can do this with 6 dogs. Let's come around here. Good boy. Come, Alfie. Look where I'm going. Look where I'm going. Alfie, come on. Good. Right. There you go. Molly, other. Good. You can do that one. You can get through. Come on. And Baxter, you're practically on stilts. There we go, guys. A very common area for them to hang out in. Yeah, you can see they're all on that scent. There's smells of them here. Baxter, watch out, you're tangled. I'm going to go under this very low branch and out into the next area. Go on, through. Go on, through. Good. It was a low branch. I've knocked my headphones on. I never listen to music when I'm out with the dogs. I don't even listen to the radio unless there's some severe news event going on. Last time there's a war in Ukraine. They're breaking out. But in general, I use them for the microphone. We get a much better microphone. Baxter, are you coming? I don't want to get stung by that stinging nettle, but I need to untangle you. There we go. Right. Come through here. Yeah, saying? I was ignoring the headphones shut. What I was saying was, I think with the look at we man, with the fact that with the fact that the God, not like me to lose my train of thought. We're narrating. Sorry, guys. I was kind of looking around because wee Alfie was doing some indication, but I don't see anything. With the flattened grass looking like the dogs have been jumping in and out the river and having a good time there, and I know a lot of dogs enjoy that right there. It makes me think that the deer have probably moved to the far back end up the other side of that forest. But you do never know, and you do have to be very careful. We also I'm just keeping an eye on the floor and stuff like that for anything that might have changed. Unfortunately, as sad as it is, sometimes you get smashed bottles. To be honest, you don't see many bottles of Buckfast smashed around here. It's quite a nice area. It's cut off. It's relatively little known, but you do always have to have a look when you haven't been somewhere in a while, in case there's been some dramatic change. 2 years ago, in the see the big trees behind this big tree, there's a big tree, yeah. We don't go there. I'll just back out. We don't go in that forest there at all, because 2 years ago a load of kids had a party there, and unfortunately they smashed a rather large number of glass bottles. So it's been impossible to get in there really without risk. So we had to cut it off our walk, which is really sad. But we're all young ones. Right, Molly. It's a bit of a maze, this. It's a maze for them, but I can see over the top of it. And this is where lots and lots of the running through the long grass videos we've filmed with the dogs has been in this area here. And, oh, excuse me. We'll head up here. Watch out for the mud. Or walk right through the middle of it. Oh, that is muddy today. One of the reasons we don't come here when it rains a lot is this turns into a marsh. It's called an ephemeral wetland, which means that when the river is bursting, this area soaks up all of the water, and then acting like the kidneys of the planet, it slowly leaches the water back into the river without flooding. It's why when they build on areas like this, you start getting more extreme flooding in other areas further downstream. So it's nice they've never built on this bit, and long may it last. I'd say we're not gonna see see that can just hanging in the air. There's two of them. Telltale signs of people that you see. I spot the signs of the badgers, the signs of the deer, the signs of the foxes, and the signs of the birds. And I can also spot the signs of the people in the forests. The signs of the people are a little bit more obvious. Wee man, what is it? Okay. He's telling me to tread carefully. He's also tangled again. Everyone's tangled today. There you go. Right. Just take a... Okay, I hear people and dogs, I think, in the distance. Which means we tread carefully. That everything means we tread carefully. It is a beautiful forest walk. You need to sniff that. He's peeing on that one. He's sniffing that one. I haven't seen any damp on the edge of the trees, but you can normally spot if a dog's been this way, because you get a bit of damp at the bottom of the trees there. He's kind of suggesting it might have peed there. What are you doing, boy? You gonna have another poo? Right, well, I'm going to go and check out where these people are. We're not going to watch him. I'm going to go check out where these people are, but I've got to pick that up first, which means I need both hands. So that will be the end of the live stream today. Sorry there was no, you have to wait. Sorry there was no deer today, but a nice little forest and a fields adventure next to a river. See you later.